Good afternoon, duplicants. What the? Oh. Okay. I don't know why it triggered all of a sudden. We had some regolith fall on some piles of, regolith. How did you get down here? Like, actually, how did you get down there? Okay, so it's mostly that stuff. That's not reachable by this digger, and there's not really space. I could indent there a little bit. Yeah, one step indent won't do it. I mean, I guess we could divert around here a little bit, maybe? Hmm. How's this going? We're still waiting for this to be built and this to be deconstructed so we can get a hydrogen dispenser in here. And then I might have to open the door for a little bit to let other gases out. You are currently at higher pressure than the hydrogen, so I don't have too much trouble with it escaping, actually. It'd mostly be a temperature escaping issue. Yeah, so let's... let me with a one-tile thing, which will be sort of maybe okay. And the other thing I thought about while I was away is that we have water down here. What seems to be its stable-ish... Well... Assuming we ever get back to launching, it should warm up. Stable-ish temperatures for the moment. So if I used some of this space for an Oxylite refinery, which wouldn't quite fit there, but we could move this down. Oh, that might put the arm to move the Oxylite into the blast area where it would overheat. Because I've had the pump overheat. So I was toying with doing a thing off of here and borrowing some of this cooling loop. Although even that cooling loop is already struggling. Well, actually, petroleum's good to temperatures that we get out here. So as long as we had some backing... Well, no, I need something to keep the arm cool to put the stuff away. Oh, and did we knock? We did not knock. Well, Ellie's 100%, so it's too late for that. Camille, master art student. Oh, and that reminds me. Yeah, we don't have useful scanners right now. So I don't want them opening the doors every time we get a meteor shower. Alright. Oh, that is a 5 tall building, isn't it? Okay, then. Our 5 tall room. Yeah, that's mostly this one. Well, you're entombed. Interestingly, these are not getting deliveries. Even though we... Oh, nope, there it goes. Oh, the other thing, I was making... So, yeah, I mean... So really what we care about there is ceramic versus clay. We've got lots of clay. And also, we need coal to burn that. So where can we make oxylite? Near here. Well, near these 2 rockets, basically. In an atmosphere that will not freeze petroleum. Or boil something. How do we get this in here? I mean, it shouldn't be able to get to the side of that. And it appears to be a just barely 4-high building, because it won't go there, would go there. We want some place we can have a little liquid tank. And the temperature, the rocket area tends to get super hot sometimes. The steam, I don't necessarily want them going in here to get the oxylite, because a whole bunch of steam will escape. Then again, they're constantly going through here and having hydrogen escape, no doubt. Oh, and I don't need this door anymore. Yeah, no special permissions. That was originally to define the stable, but we're just trying to have them not go through there so much. This area is actually cool enough that it wouldn't overheat steel machines. It's not nicely between my rockets. Ooh. Okay, 281 would actually be a problem for steel if things got that hot. I could even try to use liquid phosphorus as my liquid. For a hot area, it'd be fine. Can we perchance concentrate that a little bit? So we would want this is moppable, right? Yeah. If anything, single tile area. Let's see. And I've actually been thinking that perhaps, how is our databanks doing? Yeah, we're out of databanks. That perhaps, since we're just dead on Oxylite and Oxidizer, and we're not even making progress over here, I should rebuild this as a steam rocket just to do some little research milk runs. Oh, and how are you doing on your chlorine? Yeah, this might be done by the time we're done building here. Oh, wait, farm plot. You... I thought once it was empty, it would be fine. Granite, really. I mean, yeah, that's fine for this purpose. Oy. It might be small enough if we just mop it. So that's the secondary project. Well, I've still got a lot of stuff to do here. Before we can get that going. Refinement. Oh, what is this gas? That was a steam line. So that's going to have to be rerun if we want to use this. And then we have to get oxygen down here. Alright. I appear to have given them too much to do. I wonder if putting the mushrooms back on is taking all their time. Okay, we got some of that, some of this. How are we doing on that, by the way? Alright, that's... oh, that's right, I wanted to automate mushrooms. Because this priority juggling is kind of a pain. So I successfully moved my seed overflow down here. So that we can put in a door here. Now, what we need to do is arrange a couple of fridges. And actually, for the amounts I care about, how much... Oh, these are only 100 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in mushrooms. Fried mushroom. 9.8 kilograms. How much is that in mushrooms? I mean, how much is that in kcal? 93.8 kcal. Fried mushrooms, 33,508. That's number of mushrooms, not weight of mushrooms. Well, no. 33.98. So that's about 3 kilograms per mushroom. Well, no, actually, that's pretty close to 1,000 kcal per kilogram. So one fridge of mushrooms would actually be about right. So you have other stuff, you have other stuff. This is alternate stuff. This is all my pinch of pepper nuts, vitamins. Not Ruby. It's going to be for several of the dupes. You've got coverage. Okay, so we're going to make you... fried mushrooms. And we're going to make everything else... not fried mushrooms. Ew, actually, I gotta be careful here, because some of these... Yeah, your cooking ingredient is just through there. Wait, what was that? Okay, so through... applying with that thing. And then you're lower priority... for all edible. Well, having this be an overflow from mushrooms... What are they putting down here? Fried mushrooms. Wait, what? I guess I must have Uber copied this. Okay. Fried mushrooms. So now, move all that back. I guess having some overflow... No? Yeah, because if this one's full... So that one's going to have to be powered for the automation signal to work. Oh, yeah, we can do this because I can climb over two tiles. Ooh, buildings only. Make those doors. This will be a straight shot, except where some of these doors need to be left alone. Oh, and this is a signal. I believe it's a signal in full. Which actually means we're going to need a NOT gate. Oh. Alright, so hopefully that will automate a sufficient number of mushrooms. We are... Oh, you little genius. I did not expect that to completely disable a door. Alright, we've got our scaffolding here. We got some of our stuff here. How is... Oh! We got... You know, this will be almost ready to go when we get that one last piece in here. This is still missing several pieces. And then we'll have to get oxygen into here. I mean, there's still one tile. Where you could put something in. Okay, you're operable. Chlorine's almost gone. Took damage down here. Insulated liquid pipe. Oh, have you not been running enough? We were pumping some excess steam in here for a while. Ooh, it's actually getting too hot. Sitting here. That oxylite is a lot. No, that's actually a decent amount of oxylite. So probably we need to make some of these other rockets lower priority. Well, so you're a really far distance researcher. You're a researcher in a few materials. I guess that's a little bit better to launch. Ooh, okay. Okay, that tile's there. So we can put our door back. So we have some kind of atmosphere. We have this, so we can try to mop up all the nearby stuff, just so we have a liquid. Ooh, we have to actually define this. Is there actually none here? I guess there's none there. Storage. And we almost have our piping here. Oh wait, do we have... So the problem with this is we don't have the power supply for it. There's just too many dang requirements for this thing. So I would have to run heavy watt all the way over here, or find some place where we've already got lots of heavy watt. I guess I could put some backing tile. I only need the liquid portion of this. Could still use the phosphorus, I guess. Most of these are empty. We got some Mephic rock and granite. Or I guess I could actually take this whole pocket. Well, it's going to be a very hot area. So actually that would be kind of the area where it would sit. Is that disabling actually causing... Yes, that is actually causing us some problems. Okay, well, they did that quick. And we got down through here. Now, this little bit... she can probably get just that, then maybe kind of nibble away at the rest. Now this is something we actually don't need. I don't want to deal with powering this thing. What else do we got going on? Morning. I'm just overshooting here. Alright, so kind of got this done, so we can do... we can fix our automation wire. If it matters. We can start getting hydrogen in there. And actually, this is going to have to get probably enclosed again. Well, it's not steam anymore, so this won't be as conductive. Still missing our one tile here. We're still missing that. We actually have this, so we say if it's hydrogen, pump it. It's just really a nice way to bootstrap this system, but oh well. You are not, well, you might have be not, yeah, there's not enough to feed this thing, so buildings. Plumbing. And if we spill any, we'll deal with cleaning it up. Nope, it actually bottled it. Nice. Okay, there's that gas pipes. We can start clearing this out. Alright, so we are taking in... Huh. Oh, because we brought all the hot materials in here to work on this. That's right. 22-degree hydrogen, 7. So hopefully we should get this pretty chill pretty fast. Now in theory, I might. I mean, that's really cold. But I might, just in case. Let's see. We're going to want to, let's see. Your cooling is... $14 degrees. We go down to negative 252. So, oh, and oxygen is at 183. So let's say negative 200, and we're If we shut these off, they stop pumping. We can almost get a convenient bypass in there. This position is actually... okay, so I guess this Weezwort we could do without. And then we could get that in there. Gas pipe, thermosensor. That will be on the input side, so that's fine. Oh, actually... it might be all along here when you take out... well, we'll see. Oh, actually, yeah, because it has to be a tap on this pipe. Alright, we cleared this space out. We're gonna want... it's a small little area. We're gonna want... just a little working area here. That thing needs to notice 4 tall. Oh, that's unreachable. Okay, I don't think we'll need that. Oh, what I don't have here is a way to cool the automation. Ah! Which might have us in here, so we can cool the automation. No, because that's too cold for the petroleum. This steam is fine. I guess I could like kind of extend the airlock here. And of course, that's part of the wire I was actually using. We can convert some of this to blocks. There and there. I can't really get through here anyway. I'm going to have to cut this stuff off. That's not too major. Oh, but that's a point-to-point connection. So I'd actually have to do the wall there. end up needing service ladders. Lemon fine. Morning. And that walker's going to take care of everything. This... Haven't needed in a while. We will need... And then any kind of go in here, the steam will just kind of fill this in. And then we'll have an atmosphere. And actually we'll have contact with this stuff over here, which will actually provide some cooling. So it'll between the... Well, that might be some temperature transfer we don't want, but meh. I also have to remove this ladder to make room for the actual oxylite maker. Really? Well, I guess we'll finish... Use the punching animation. Let's finish this batch of fullerene and then... Actually, I think it's finished. Supercoolant. We got 300 of the last batch, but it says... Oh, yeah, it has contents fullerene. So, yeah, we'll finish this batch and then worry about finding a new home for you. I guess I could use this to keep it cool. Oh, we dumped some oil down here, didn't we? Because we had... Oh! They just got that done, actually. Oh, I had the system to fill this pipe on. That explains why there's more oil all over here now. I might need to put that back. But actually, once it's empty, what I want to do is rebuild that loop, or parts of it anyway, to run over here and keep this cool. Alright, so we cleared our stuff out of here. We want gas shut off, which if we get too cold will short circuit here. I think we can just go straight over there. So you are going to be below negative 200. We are currently at negative 53. Alright, so this is becoming very, very undense hydrogen. We have oxygen over there. We kind of blocked off most of our space here. So I guess what I could actually do is just do some bridge games. Step one of which... Why aren't I seeing ports on this? Oh, I went into liquid. Wait, I'll get the pipe over there. It won't get us to a port. No, what we can do then is over to there, then to a vent. And this is probably even too much contact area, but whatever. Radiant stuff is kind of OP. You know what? I might be able... no, it's actually, this is in ventilation. Yeah, we can actually put that right before the vent, which makes it work kind of nice. Okay, ventilation. Standard pressure should be fine. Oh, we do actually want to bridge this. This is feeding my space base. So really, we want the greedy input there, and regular pipe going that way. Don't want one of those pieces to be left hanging. We cut off our power over here. Alright, mushroom automation. Alright, we've got our NOT gate. It is saying currently open, which is good. So these doors are exit only. Make sure the dupes can get out. Morning! The automated doors are either direction, but only when we have insufficient mushrooms. So that stuff should be built, so all these can go back to regular priority, and they will only get done when we actually need some. Alright, so we're building stuff there. We've got that much done. Oh, I haven't actually got any means to collect the liquid oxygen. And this door is kind of poorly positioned for that. We can put a one tile there, they'll still be able to climb over. And I should probably clean this junk out now so they're not going in here too much. And then we need a collection system. A collection system and, you know what, we used to have a storage tank here. I guess I would be even better off having the storage tank in here. So that way any pipes connecting to it will be at acceptable temperatures. And we're currently at -50, which is fine. That shouldn't cause us any trouble. We need... I'm gonna have to make pumps out of gold just because. In this room, we should end up being at temperature. Once we get there. And I think we have to have an output for it to work. And then we'll have to figure out how to actually pipe it to places. And the problem is that we're going to have some amount that's just going to be kind of sitting here. I guess I can do the loop-de-loop. Like with the steam, I can loop it back into here. So we'll do kind of a loop. Which hopefully won't be too big of a problem with this. We can use it for some bridges if we have to. What kind of power do we have here? Pick your poison. And we should probably do some kind of water level automation. Oh, the oxygen's hooked up. Well, that didn't waste any time, did it? And we wanted to put a tile here. This is all still rocket, right? I think so. Alright, so mushroom automation's all hooked up. Although 40 of 100. I'm gonna have to do a UI change to get this in. Yeah. Graphics, UI scale. Well, maybe a little bit too much, but... Nope, that wasn't enough. Options, graphics, fine. Okay, I guess my math was wrong. So it looks like 100 kcal is morning. 114 is 41. So, I mean, like 35-ish? And then we'll see how that works out. So options, graphics. Oh, This is built. Hydrogen. We're going to need some place for the oxygen to go. Okay, so that's open. I can maybe see this one being unreachable. I don't know. Otherwise, I don't know why I haven't done that. Negative 71 hydrogen. Oxygen, negative 59. Don't have a bypass yet, but the sensors here, we want this to be below negative 200. Alright, so that just needs power. Where? Why did we lose our scroll? Okay. Okay, we did drop this level enough. Get this last little bit of dirt. And this last little bit of dirt, I guess this door can actually just be deconstructed now. That's more dirt, though. We got all that dirt. You're dirt. You're a regolith. Okay, so that's like all the free dirt. I might have to start mining and cooking algae. Have we at least... Okay, we've at least done that. Oh, and actually... Yeah, we are actually done with basic research now. Cool. We got this done ahead of time. Got a little bit of dirt. It'll probably go to something. Well, yeah. We might be back to the point where we let our last... We'll have to see how it goes. Ooh. Well, for the time being. Probably other things I have to attend to, but do we have a glossy Draco egg? We do. I've not attended to most of the critters in quite some time. So we could definitely use some hatches. We could... Ooh, we could use a lot of stone hatches. I have not been attending to the critters at all. Which are on auto hatch. Or on auto crack. Let's switch that over to hatchlings, because we've got lots of those eggs. And check on the slicksters. 7 of 8. This, we're still building up. Oh, there's a little spot over here where they can drop it. It's fine. Alright, did we fix the piping? Okay, we fixed the piping. That's no longer dumping out over there. I don't think I'm going to need to run the cooling loop through here again. We have steel pumps now, so hot oil isn't as big a deal as it used to be. Okay, that's probably just the bridge. And what we kind of wanted to do, it's the return. I don't know we'll ever really get... Well, we do have potential to cool it now, but... And actually, now... We would want this to be... insulated out here. And probably not dumping. And... Morning! Ew. So there's supposed to be some things that force... Yeah. Force linear movement. But I can't scroll at the same time, perhaps. So yeah, then that will take over this. And then we'll do a little loop through here with some... something to keep it cool. I mean, maybe I should just build it somewhere else. I mean, we're going to get the rare materials up here. So I could maybe do it with my cold zones. But that's where I had some of my refining at the time. Alright, so... I guess if we've got nothing here, I think petroleum actually has a wider range. Let's wait a little bit, because we do have some bottles hanging around. I haven't actually deconstructed this yet, and it might end up in the way. There's still no atmosphere here. Negative 81. How's... Alright, we're gonna turn this up a little bit. Got some other gases in here as well. Huh. That's random, okay. Oh, we need to replace this. The airflow things can get out. Let's see, we're not... Okay, we're not anywhere full on liquid chlorine. Okay, they took that down. I have to take down the ladders first. Buildings. Oh, and we're still missing... How did we miss you? And this stuff will all be pretty hot, but I don't think, other than like liquids boiling and freezing, those are really our only temperature concerns. Oh, and yeah, I don't remember exactly what the power line for this thing goes. You are going to be above 20-ish? Fried mushrooms have gone back up. Well, there might be gaps when they grab one out of here and then until it gets moved back in. You're going for a little bit. Oh, just in the gold volcano in a while. You are dormant for 9 cycles. Our gold is at a pretty reasonable temperature. Let's get that out of there. Alright, so mushroom production is automated. Fish tank is still filling. Wrong one. Not still filling. Okay, so we're done here. Oh, speaking of fish. Can we do the wrangle trick on you? There's a little bit of water down here. Oh, we got in this one too. Some free eggshells. Shouldn't really matter here. Where else do we need to get to? Oh. This is just waiting material delivery. Okay. And we should probably sweep this stuff out before it gets too hot as well. There's a little bit more water down here. Couple pools over this way. Morning. Oh, how's the fish doing? It's a breeder tank. This is a pretty good population, but no eggs. This one's doing pretty good. But I think our barbecue is still in a losing battle here. Oh, and we have lots of mushrooms now. So, which actually one of the reasons we have lots of mushrooms is that people were told they could eat other things. But we have large mushroom capacity. So, year 2020. She's like way above. But specifically, the like 12s. Okay, yeah, you're the astronauts. Actually, they'd been given a bunch of other stuff. Let's see if we can push this down. Now that we've got mushrooms automated. Okay, yeah, you were up a little bit. You're 12. Okay, now we've got 16s, of which they're way higher, so we'll see how that goes. Let's have a breakdown. Okay, so that's from a plus 12. I mean, that's still plenty. Okay, so you were actually up at barbecue. And you people are only at 20s. Now you were up at everything because you're 25. 20s, 45. Yeah, you could give up a plus 16. I mean, maybe we give them a little bit of extra. See if we can get away without barbecue. Well, no, even oh, they've been actually taken off of mushrooms. They can currently handle it though. And actually, that's not the same. Well, I don't know if we ever. I don't know if we make those anymore. You're a 16. Yeah, we're doing that for 16s. You're a 20. You're only at 29, though. Wow. You are just not getting good stuff, are you? That's a plus 12. We do have stuffed berries. So we need to keep making this tank nice and big so we can have lots and lots of fish. Make sure this does well. I mean, it can go down. I just don't want to go to be negative over forever. Because that could cause a problem. Oh, there's already a pipe here. Ah. Draining this area. Which I think should be pretty much over here. That's the hot water. So this would still, well, we are so done with this. Oh man, there's no power anywhere. Gold is especially likely to be hot, just because of lots of it coming from space. Or, iron rather. And how did my volcano sweep go? We're done. So don't go in there while it's going off. Iron volcano. Next dormancy 20 cycles. Alright, ladder is gone. Refinement. Oxylite refinery. Oh, you are done. Didn't even have to auto bottle. Oh, you know what? I want to double check that we didn't have any of the chlorine down here, because I wouldn't want that going in this. Alright, oh, we got it. Oh, it was steam, and then this is a cold wall. I might need something else for atmosphere here. We'll have to see. Okay, so we have you. Now we can see where our power plug is going to be. That they should be able to reach from ground level. Ventilation. That's steam. Okay, so that's not super convenient for oxygen. I guess we'll end up shutting the system down. The Oxylite once we get the oxygen going. So that should be fine. And if we could... Temperature doesn't matter because we're going to turn it into stuff. I do not want to bring it on top. Because then they won't be able to reach it. Through here. Okay, this is all still rocket parts. Our other oxidizer has almost made enough to fill a tank. And we are at negative 100. And it's like 183 for oxygen. Okay, we are getting some hydrogen in here. It started. Well, that will help delete temperature exchange here, but once we start getting this into good hydrogen zone, because we're going to open up some space here as well. Take this out, put in some more Weezewarts. I might eventually want to bump this down and add some more, but we'll see. Oh, we still have petroleum in here from when we had a little accident with our automation not working. And it is still correctly working. Yes, that's a reasonable temperature. Yeah. How is Slicksters doing? Because I was trying to build them up because because we just have a bit of carbon dioxide. That means we're also getting a carbon skimmer going as an emergency fallback. Okay, you are awaiting delivery. Did I change? I did change priority on that one. Oh, we still got all these pipes down here, so we can keep that thing cool. I mean, that might actually be an area I don't necessarily want to cool. Oh! Carbon skimmer is working. Yeah, so we've now got a breakpoint in carbon dioxide madness. Unfortunately, it's kind of in a position to block carbon dioxide coming from base down into here, but eh. Alright, so fried mushrooms. They're making more, which should fill this back up. Making some oxylite there. We have this thing, which is still missing some oxygen input. Oh, and all of its automation. So we would like to try and have an auto sweeper. And really, as long as it has a range, I can put this someplace more convenient for power. I would need a ladder for that. That does not... It has to be at least this level to have range on that. That's actually overlapping it. It needs to be that level to get full coverage on the container. Alright, consumable ore. Oxylite. I think the other one's like 7. Or 6, rather. So we're going to be using it up here, so we'd rather have it up here. Hydrogen supply, still not great. We're getting close to this one, and the astronaut doesn't go in here right away. We did get liquid and gas tanks, but I don't know. I mean, like, what would you even get in those? That's all solid. That's all solid. I don't know what this is. Yeah, we got to get our research out to these. Solid, 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 solid. Okay, we got carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen. And polluted water. Oh, 5% isoresin. Nice. Not a trace amount. Rocky asteroid. Ooh, radium. Whatever that's for. More mythic rock and regolith. Yay! Oh, you can get magma. So magma, polluted water, and polluted oxygen. Yeah, I don't know if those are super useful right now. I mean, I guess if you're a little bit short on water, polluted water would be nice. Magma is heat, so you can keep a thermal generator going. That'll be fun to pipe, though. Negative 120. Oh, I thought I saw this thing going. Okay, yeah, but priority is up there. Really, a hatch. Well, what are you doing down there? Unfortunately... Okay, I don't have a number set on this. And we're short on them, so perfect. Ooh. Yeah, we still had a little bit of gas back up here. I don't mind having some chlorine around some of this germy stuff down here, but that's a little bit farther than I wanted. Probably we could... Do I have anything that's pumping natural gas through here? Not really. And I could run a pipe down over here if I filtered it out. Chlorine could be captured, well, it could be sent to this tank. It's not gone anywhere yet. Need to get back to doing slime biomes down here. And we're almost done with this. The plumbing project down here is still in progress. Plumbing project down here is still in progress. $492. Is this reachable? Heavy conductive wire is a specialist operated building. Alright guys, how about we build this so that you don't have to run down here and move Oxylite. Uh, 307. Oh. Oh, that's right. This had overpressured. So I was waiting for these things to be built. Oh, the steam turbine actually fixed that. Okay. Okay, so... Finally got hot enough. Oh, we actually have too much steam. Oh, no, emitting iron. Yeah, we got this pressure low enough for the steam turbine to run, which will hopefully keep this low enough for the iron to come out. There might actually be too much steam in here, though. But when the doors run... when the doors run, we overpressure this area. So that's got some temperature to run for a little bit. You're decent population, but no eggs. These things are usually... Ah, alright. This is where... There's a little bit of stuff in here. Oh, I probably didn't watch my construction material on you. Yeah, iron. It does not have good defaults. Oh, this never got deconstructed. When they break, they go fast. Is this some chlorine? Yeah, we can try to get it somewhere. It'd probably evaporate before we get anywhere. Oh, and how's my temperature? Okay, this is actually... my... Well... What we should do is get some thermal mass out of here. And this might eventually actually be able to cool down. But as long as we can keep these things at a reasonable temperature, we're okay. Negative 120. Steel, please. You are 2,700. Oh my god, goodness, we can, well, I'm not sure I need to know how far, and everybody's an astronaut. Okay, well, that's something. So I think our other rocket ended up having like insane range because it was only research. So I'll probably need to be pushing out here with that one. I had done this. Yeah, we've researched you. We've researched you. Can't get any dusty dwarf planets. So right now, this is going to be our shortest range researcher for a bit, I think. Nibobium. Well, this has two rare things. Devon's our main astronaut right now. We need to get an Atmos suit up here. Which actually, I should wait on that because... Morning! Because I think that might take a little bit longer to get done. Hydrogen. Still meh. Fried mushroom automation seems to be working well. Okay, hatchery's going. We have way too many pipes, but people are working on it. More pipes down here. Natural gas vent on. This is another place we could do some water pumping. I should probably keep that to one project at a time. Oh, he went in there anyway. Okay. Wasn't fast enough. So this needs to be... must be this one. So you can be enabled and set to that. And we go on manual override for launch. And we were looking at this one because it has two rare materials, and we have a bay for that. Oops, didn't wait long enough. Oh, it auto stops by obstructed path. That's right. Oh, it will actually just not launch if it's obstructed path. Okay. Alright, stop leaking hydrogen. I made a... Oh! Actually, what? Well, this stuff got a little hot, but we're controlling it pretty well. Ooh! And it's meteor shower. Didn't see that going on. They got this digging done. Do we need dirt? We don't really need dirt now. Got our research done. Consumable ore. We've got 2 oxylite makers now. I probably need to prioritize. I guess research is the bigger deal right now. Which means we're also going to have to clear this stuff out, guys. Maybe I should put an auto digger back here. I took it down because this is an area that's just going to overheat, but it's vacuumed out again. So I can have that as sort of a temporary thing, I guess. That's only on one side, though, so I'll probably need a little bit of help over here. Steel, please. Steel? No. We're gonna need a base for it. And Carrick Fergus, thank you for the follow. Glad you like watching me build things in the wrong place. Okay, well, that's gonna make him do half the digging. And is that, in fact, what that was for? Was that a gantry? Well, it works. -14. I mean, we don't need this cooling room for anything except controlling the temperature of these. Which I should have made out of steel, but anyway. We can fix that if it becomes a problem. -130. I guess well, I'd have to have the oxygen supplied around multiples of these. This is 280 now. Oh, and we dropped some regolith down here. I might actually be able to run automation to get stuff out of here, because it might be cool enough, but it has to deal with the blast of the rocket takeoff. We were doing some piping down here. Yeah, still a bunch of that in progress. Ooh. Well, it hasn't overpressured yet, but this is running into the temperature isolation problem of these setups. So where can we do... we got some other stuff up here. Well, this shouldn't be making It's a low volume steam vent, so it shouldn't be making too much heat. We've got a passage here. We could do it's a small contact area, but it'd probably be enough. Oh, and actually, if they're coming through here, we could actually get it down to this. It shouldn't need to be a very big room. Da, 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 da. And that might be enough. Then we're gonna have to dig some of this stuff out to make sure we don't have any slime contact. And actually, we're going to have to go a layer higher, because we want to have a lid there. I mean, yet another place for them to haul hydrogen to. Like this one that they're... I've just given them too much to do. I mean, the temperatures are okay, so it's not super important. Rocket is at 7 cycles away. Alright, so looks like we're kind of waiting for a few things here. So I'm going to say we've got 27 dupes. Look a little save just in case there's an accident. And I will take a short break and be back in a few minutes.
That's what we were looking for.
Ouchie! It hurts so bad in my butt.
It's because you're trying to call the read passwords on the list and not each individual object in there. So the list doesn't have the read passwords method, it's actually the objects inside the list. So if you say, for example, readers index 0.read passwords, I think that would work. So I think that's your issue there. So just do a
Oh my god, stop. You're gonna get me so excited. I can't even deal with you right now. Oh, and especially after today, like, so today there was an assembly for the kids because they were gonna vote in the new, like, student body president. And so one of the supporters and the candidate, they were giving their speeches, and then all the students had to go back to their homeroom. And all the things are broken. Well, maybe it'll still let me broadcast. Maybe. Lasai. I'm like, yeah, today I don't feel like absolute dog shit. I'm gonna totally play some games. I'm gonna stream. It'll be awesome, they said. No. No. uh, well, I mean, come on.
Alright, welcome back. Alright, so got 27 dupes and 1 in a rocket. 5.9 cycles away. This hasn't changed much. This is working away, and we'll have to see how the heat on this does. I might have to I don't know. We are getting some temperature exchange here. We are getting a little bit of atmosphere in here. Yeah, Oxylite off-gassing, maybe some steam coming in. So, we'll have to see how this goes. If this like eventually cools this down. I'm trying to remove a little bit of thermal mass from it, but this is generally way above Wheezewort operating temperature. How's the critters doing? You're still going, you're still going. Probably means, well, that was a Slickster incubating before. He might be ready. Morning. Oh. We're still working on this, huh? Yeah, we got 600 supercoolant now. I might actually want to... That might actually mean switching over my... Oh. I totally locked them out of here. I got carried away with my decoration. It's like, seems like nothing's getting done down on this one. So yeah, just too many construction projects. Okay, so base, well, I mean, maybe we're losing oxygen? So we did have a little bit of a back, oh. Yeah, we've been stealing a lot of stuff for Oxylite, haven't we? And it'll be liquid oxygen later. So that is not... Well, that one's not even running. What the... Oh, that's all going up to this oxidizer. Well, I've been kind of wanting to rebuild these as doubles anyway. Looking towards eventually getting more dupes. This is multiple ways to feed it, one of which is feeding my other oxidizer. Oh, I might have to shut down oxidizers. Well, this one, we were kind of looking at retiring anyway. We've got the other one going. Like, it was nice to have the sort of mass production a little bit, but... And I was thinking about trying to figure out a way to double this design a little bit, because we definitely have excess cooling here. So I want to move the piping, which would kind of mean moving over here a little bit, getting space for two of these. I can still have one pump up top and two at the bottom. So really, we just have to add 2 tiles to everything, I think. Although, well, we're pretty much done with this anyway. There should be a whole lot of other gases in here that could cause us a little bit of trouble. We definitely need to clear that one out, and eventually some others. Ooh, I ran the wires through there. Well, we're gonna have to redo the wiring. Oh no, actually that was... Oh. It's doubly hooked up anyway, we don't even need this anymore. Oh no, I was running wire through there to here. Well, that was interesting. I guess we'll also be going up here now, but there shouldn't be that much extra gas. And I guess this is just a easier area for... Yeah, I think they do stuff closer to base. Ends up getting some effective priority. Oh, the problem with that... No, we actually need 4 pumps. So that's going to need... We can move this one over. Yeah, actually that'll fit. Move that over one. Oh. Well, yeah, no, as long as they got one ladder, it's okay. Should be fine. But we will have to figure out how to run on... The problem is with extra pumps, we're going to need extra ventilation pipes to somewhere. Gold should be fine for here. Oh, I need space for an extra filter. Well, this should be the... I mean, I tend to filter everything just in case. And actually, I should take this opportunity to reverse the filter, because you can see here, we're getting some carbon dioxide, because we've got people in here. And my hydrogen is now filtered anyway on the other side. Can I get a little bit? .7 cycles. We've still not built our auto digger here. Morning. Oh. They can't actually do that. Because they can't get out here to dig this. So we basically have to dig this anyway. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to redo some piping here. Oh, that actually was a direct hydrogen feed to a few things. Which I think we're kind of done with. No, I put this right back where it was. We wanted to put the pumps here and here. Ooh, this doesn't combine nice. Well, this will still be getting most of the hydrogen. It'll just go in one of the sides. I think I actually want to move the oxidizer over too. That'll, well, because I did have the, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll have 2 more spaces here. Well, that only gives us 1 filter. Filter could be outside the room. Well, I guess we don't even need this ladder. I'm gonna need to redo this. I just want to rethink it. So now we want to filter oxygen, which means we're actually gonna want to do that way, kinda. And then we'll have another one over here. And that's where I'll have to figure out where things go. The hydrogen, well, the other at this point, can then be combined. And you should be, once again, gold just in case things heat up. Ventilation, granite. So now we're going to go input, filter oxygen, everything else goes into there. That's clear, so probably oxygen will go down. We could actually just tap the extra oxygen into here. That might actually be a thing to do. Tap this one over here. Well, bridge it in so things can keep flowing. And we can actually sort of leave that for now until we get other things hooked up, because hey, it's something. Take that out for now. So then this will come over here. I think joining in is kind of okay. So we'll end up with like this. And this. And electrolyzer. Oh, is the power built? Power's built. More power needs to be built. Not that conductive wire. The other conductive wire. Oh, and speaking of wire. And I think that this can run straight through safely enough. Let's just grab what it needs to put on. And then if we need to put hydrogen into here again, yeah, we can just start doing taps off of this thing. Alright, so this is an oxygen system. They've been doing pretty good at it, but we want to make sure that gets done. Morning! Yeah, speaking of done, I think the webcam's done. Turn that down. Ooh. It went scrolling off somewhere. Alright, well, options, controls. Camera home. Oh, I did set that. Okay, so we're apparently up. So rocket is 1.7 cycles. We should have an automation signal for that one. This seems to be slowing down as we kind of get... okay, we might... You know, this is a defunct thing. It might... Well, we're also going to have leakage over here. You're getting some hydrogen here. This should be vacuum, though, so there shouldn't get too much more leakage beyond this thing itself. I guess it's going into these tiles a little bit. Ooh. It's a situation we'll have to monitor. Now we could potentially use our supercoolant to try and do something different here. But then I need a more intense way to cool the aqua tuners is the issue. I guess... well, no, these are already kind of on shutdown. I wonder if I could do something with like running them petroleum and running that through there to burn off the heat. Well, that's a nice little problem. So how are things going down here? Oh, I swear. Oh, I couldn't put the tile in. Because the wire was there. This needs a filter selected. We're going to switch this over to gaseous nebomium. All right. Oh, this is a grab first. Right, that's what this is going to be doing. So that's going somewhere. Oh, it's going two directions. We probably want to do something about that. Actually, it's this section that's confused right now. Nope, that must have been a liquid bridge. And there's even liquid there. That would have been fabulous. Oh, you need to be set as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wasn't watching that. I was watching the convenience of this, I think. Or just not paying sufficient attention. Yeah, so that still works. I just got it backwards. And we should be most done with this, so we don't want to be going here too often. And we are down to just the engine over there, apparently. Rocket due back in 0.4. Now, I did have the problem with these doors not opening fast enough last time. I think we may have been cut off from a meteor shower here. Meanwhile, we're making very little progress over here. Ooh. The fried mushrooms are not keeping up. Well, I mean, the doors are going to be open. Maybe I put too many people on fried mushrooms. Or maybe it's just growth time. Well, harvest ready. I have had a bunch of level 6 stuff going on. There should be a couple of people ready to land. Okay, you have the signal. Doors are opening. Oh, that's way too slow. Which is weird, because these were working great earlier. Where were they working great? Man, it only damaged it last time. Morning! No, that one should be just as well blocked. Well, that's disappointing. The sensors were actually looking pretty good there for a bit. Now they're looking completely useless. It says no one's assigned, so maybe they won't crawl back in there? Ooh. I guess it's going out and exchanging for some hot stuff. Alright, we got the important doors in. I probably should have even prioritized those a bit. Alright, so it looks like we cannot get special materials on the first trip. But we now know that those special material... Abyssylite and niobium is the special material? Okay. I thought I'd been to... Oh, yeah, Abyssylite. I guess Abyssylite's a special material. Niobium. And this one still needs to be studied. Okay. And now we're back to the Oxylite limit. So if we're doing study only... Well, you use just as much fuel, so whatever. So we can't rely on this sensor. 52%. You know what, actually, I kind of centered this one in this area. It might do better all the way over. And of course we're going to get 0 right now because the doors are closed. Oh! There was a reason I did that. There was a reason we did that. Well, we can move over for a little bit. Okay, so we were... Okay, this needs to be set to oxygen. Alright, so just doubling down on this pipe that's getting taken out up there solves the double pipe problem for us. And increases their oxygen production overall. Now, I kind of wanted to do that in order to support dupes, but it seems like we kind of need extra just to support Oxylite right now. Or, reactant. Ooh. Yeah, that cut off more than I expected. We're kinda okay, although I should probably get some gas filtering going on here. Do I got a spot I can even stick a gas pump and filter? Maybe I'd be better off getting rid of the chlorine and letting stuff fall. So I've got a tank for that that's currently full. My overflow chlorine system. Is that a chlorine system? Oh, yeah, because it's originally going down there. So that, well, we'll have to do some jumping. Actually be easier over here. So we could say ventilation. This should almost be in the ventilation section. I guess you need a wire for it, but then you need that for the pipe sensors too. Da 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 da. Wait, did they? Carbon dioxide. Oh no, that's the wrong... oh no, it's this pipe. Okay, even better. And this actually isn't going to be high enough volume that we're really going to care too much about the... Well, okay, so initially... and then, oh, power... Morning. Oh, you're actually doing pretty good on Oxylite. And yeah, you're still at 5. You're still at very little. So production did something. Just ingredient. We are out of... Oh! We've been getting vacillator recharges, though. Have we perchance inserted one of those? I was going to this one. Nope. 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 So let's try you. And I saw one out here. And see if they ever happen. They tend to like to not happen. And I still have a default storage for these, right? Yes. And that should be a place accessible to just about everybody. Okay, you're still going. We're doing our research. You're still going. You're still going. We almost have access to this again. Because I'm silly. Somebody got past the docks. No, we just brought down some hot materials. That should sort itself out in time. This wants to be chlorine. Alright, this thing is fully operational. One's a little bit less efficient because it's getting hydrogen, although I guess we're getting bigger packets of it now. I could probably even skip the filter on these. Well, no, it's going into suits. Probably. If it's just going into the base, I could accept a little bit of hydrogen. But it might end up in suits. Okay, we got our sensor. So we want to say you are the enclosed bay rocket. And then you are bye-bye. We'll see. Oh, I think their quality is reduced because there's another sensor right here. We do have a network quality, though. So maybe you need 2 for max? I don't know. But I mean, this one, well, we don't know what it is. Probably kind of related to that. Alright, so we've got one better source of oxygen. I eventually kind of want to do that same conversion on most of the plants, just to figure out how we pump the oxygen in places. It's starting to annoy me. Oh, do you... No, these should not need... Well, they did not need enable auto-bottling before. Alright, so other oxygen plants. Oh, you are sending oxygen 2 places. One of them's mostly backed up. Oh, okay, that one's doing suits, that one's doing the base. Okay. But I mean, that would be serviceable, just things that overpressure and would have the capacity to do more oxygen. This could be a nice place to tap for an oxidizer, though. It'd be a bit of a long run. We could do another one somewhere, maybe. So that's that one. This, I'm not sure has the space. Wait, what is... Okay, that's, yeah, with an overflow for other stuff. So that is the carbon dioxide from here. We could probably arrange to get the overflow somewhere else if all this got moved over a bit. This is mostly just kind of moving through here. Oh, we've got our liquid though. Yeah, I don't see how we can expand that one. Well, we don't need the upper corner. No. No, there's not enough room. Well, put a small pump, maybe. A little baby pump. Of course, it's mostly freezing at this point. So, we have 13 tons of polluted ice sitting here. Yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Okay, we've got Oxylite production. You're getting packed to almost launchable. Did I lose navigation to this place? What's your job? Yeah, I think you're the right job to have over here. We've got navigation. I mean, maybe they're tied up with base stuff. Or maybe there's a problem with... I know they changed the size of the canister filler at one point. And I just kind of left mine where it was. No gas intake, you say? Yeah, so it changed a little bit. That doesn't line up so nice anymore. Squeaky Puffs, yeah, they tend to not do well anytime the vent turns off. I mean, I guess I could try to pump my chlorine over there. Oh, we can't get to the... This was an igneous area. I mean, I guess I could try to... Oh my gosh. No. We couldn't. We couldn't. Yeah, we seem to have stalled at negative 137 here. We could be losing through the door. I don't think there's a medium for exchange here. I mean, insulated tile will do only so much. This seems to be definitely a losing battle. We do have to offset some heat here a little bit. Well, you're not at problem levels yet. This stuff's really cold. It's gonna try to do some circulation, maybe. We're still clearing that out. Okay, no more disconnection. So that should be a priority to come. Hydrogen 10 kilogram. The other one showed a bottle in it when it was available. This one apparently does not. Nope, they just walk up and grab it. Okay, sure. No animations on that yet. But we might start increasing our pressure there a little bit. Oxylite. Ooh, we're at Oxylite. We also have a meteor shower. Okay, we're back down here again. So we finally delivered that. We cleared out this area for decor bombing. That one's not finished yet. These pipes are still being worked on. These pipes are still being worked on. Yes, the liquid oxygen project is not going too well. We seem to be stalled at negative 137 for a while. I don't know if I can really tell. I can't really get in here. I could remove this stuff. Oh, this is not insulated. That wasn't an issue before. Oh, yeah, we had to cool all this junk down. Oops. Well, yeah, we may have to cool this junk down, but this is all vacuum, so that shouldn't be too big a deal. This, I'd sort of want to cool this area down so this thing doesn't overheat. We'll end up getting a little bit of oxygen there from the oxylite decomposing. Petroleum engine. So we did get this thing built. It might... Oh, it's actually not that one. Oh. A little bit got down here somehow. One spot we can't auto-mine. Yeah, you were ready. We had a meteor shower. 49% still. And the scan network for this rocket is 11%. And so apparently you need 2 sensors for every rocket. Which kind of... I don't have the space for that. Although... Well, this one's hooked up to the wrong wire at the moment is the issue. So I'll just have to watch this and manually do it, I guess. Sensors are not working like they used to. Alright, we are removing chlorine from this area, which will hopefully drop this level a little bit. Yeah, we're already getting a little bit of oxygen here, and we're producing extra oxygen over here to help keep things backed up a little bit better. Which should also, at some point... Okay, this pipe's packed up. Excellent. Make sure our Oxylite producer is going. Alright, astronaut in. Doors open. Gantries retracting. We're still primarily interested in research. Planetariums are working away on that stuff. And this rocket can... I'm not in contact with the rocket right now. Can get to the biologically interesting areas. Alright, door's open. We still got some research to do at this level. Ooh! We melted a tile. So that's going to need to be a high temperature material. I wonder how long that's been melted. I guess there was okay hydrogen there, but... Ooh, we've actually got a lot of oxygen in here. It's got an interesting little level to it. Well, that may have been disturbed by the carbon dioxide. We'll have to keep an eye on that and maybe set up an oxygen pump. At some point. It might have been coming from here. So, 8.4. Alright, so we should be working on chlorine. We are working on... Okay, yes, hydrogen is improving. A little bit lower, and we can start opening this up and putting the Weezeworts in. Actually, I could probably even queue that up now. Because they're going to be working out that at a relatively high priority. Okay, buildings only. Now, our pipes were, well, they're insulated. They're probably, well, the problem is they're just literally sitting there. Never moving. So we kind of need to route that around. And it will eventually get to freezing point if we just leave it. Alright. Well, we still got Oxylite in storage. None of it's getting out here. Oh, do we have a... Yeah, we've got a gantry for that. Okay, you finally cooled off enough. So we probably... want to override this for a bit. So we don't overpressure our volcano. Oh, right as you start up. Sure. Thanks. Well, it's relatively cold, so... I'm not actually sure what pressure stops this from erupting. Let's see. So we've got... We're slowly working on chlorine levels here. I should probably set up something for natural gas at some point, because we just had a fair bit escape over time. Ooh. We are... kinda... done on you for the moment, I think. We're just getting to do this. And then that will open up some tiles, so we might have to do a little bit more. We seem to have to do 6s these days. We're back at that point. Okay. We probably brought some hot insulated tile in here, so it's got to control that back down. Morning! Negative 140. I could do another cooler in there, see if that has enough to overcome. Where's the bridge? Oh, you're Mayfic Rock. I mean, that's... How different is that from ceramic? That's... No. 0.6 versus... I mean, we're losing it somewhere, and I don't quite know where. And you're... the same. So we can make it a little bit better. Oh, and these things have to be prioritized. Yep, well, I saw somebody go up there. There he goes. So I might have to stick another one of these in here. Well, actually, is that right? Well, we just changed some things, but 131, 160. 150. Oh, yeah, but I'll look at the top tile. So are we getting like heat exchange with this? I mean, maybe with this thing up here a little bit? And what are you? You're the oxygen pipe, which is itself a little, well... So the gas bridge is a little bit warm. That's kind of sticking out. Oh, we're still running the hot petroleum through here every once in a while. I mean, not very often. But maybe I need to reroute that. Well, it's mostly up top. Well, it's as it moves through this chamber. Huh. Well, we can always try to overcome it with brute force. Now the problem is, yeah, we should be able to get it over there. It might take some doing. Nah, we can probably get it in a similar place. As far as arranging things. So you'll go to you. You'll go to you. We'll get a thingy in here. for the emergency cutoff. Oh, but there's blocks there. Not yet. Yeah, we can fit that in. We can fit that in. This needs to be just one step below there to bypass everything. You have to wait till it's built to do stuff, but and then we've even got room for the thermosensor here. And the automation wire to the thermosensor. Now, once some of this stuff gets put in, we'll have to rearrange some pipes. We may have already broken things a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit broken. Which means I might need some sort of overflow to fix it if it gets broken, but we're missing enough pieces right now that, I mean, we're going to end up with a little bit of void on this once the system gets going. How are you doing? Okay, we cleared this out. We can plant our first round of extra Weezeworts. And we did lose some pressure here, so congratulations. Yeah, because we lost a set of tiles. You can put more hydrogen in here. Morning. And once we've got good hydrogen again, we'll take this out, put in a few more Weezeworts, close the door. We maintain decent temperature despite all the stuff we're doing to it. Oh, and, okay, well... we can sort of... We can sort of deal with a break if it's inside, and then empty pipe on the rest. Because I don't know which way that's going to flow. Rocket is a 5.5. We actually got some Oxylite. Is any of it getting over here? No. Well, I guess I have been keeping these guys a little bit busy. Where is somebody on the right-hand crew? Yeah, you can get over there. It's just like the farthest task you can possibly do, apparently. I was thinking that maybe I need to move some people over, because we have both the space station and like half the base on this side. So maybe because of this area, some of them should be over there. Oh, okay, so this stuff is all messed up, so we're gonna take this down. Yes, we're gonna take, well, no, we're gonna reuse this eventually. It is done around here. We're gonna take this down. We're gonna have to take the gas shutoff and this sensor and the, oh yeah, that was it. Automation wire. And then, okay, we broke that, we broke that. So now we want this to come straight through. And this is a new temperature sensor, so we have to say below -200. Oh, you need power. So that, I don't really care too much. It's not going to be a high volume thing. Or high power thing. Meanwhile, we should have increased our cooling power. So 106, 120, 130. Well, we were at 160 before. We just interrupted the flow a lot. Yeah, we actually got... Well, and we brought in hot materials to do all of this. Ooh, okay. And we're on a losing battle over here. Yeah, I might have to insulate this and find a different solution for you. This insulated pipe, it shouldn't be affecting us too much, maybe? Having a cold environment here would be good. And this is becoming not a cold environment. Yeah, we lost a little bit of ground doing all that. Okay, hydrogen. Plumbing is still untouched. You guys you're doing some work on this stuff. Some. Got some work on this stuff. I don't want to super cool this place. Okay, that works. Oh my gosh, we have research. Biological cargo bay. No. So we can start on cryofuel. That'll be an interesting little thing. Oh wait, I changed my default. This is... We have no special materials coming in right now, so getting that working is not going to be a big deal. We're focusing more on the research. Now this rocket, I don't think... Oh, I didn't pay attention to who that was. Airy, probably. Yeah, I guess you're on to art. I don't think this... I don't remember how far this rocket can get. I don't think it's very far. I'd probably have to do like one bio bay. And then I could go... Maybe I could go fetch a few weeks worth or something. But first, we need Oxylite. That needs to be inserted into oxidizers. And I guess our right side people are just too busy. They do have this project. And how is... Okay, we got some stuff here. Yeah, so our carbon dioxide backlog here is keeping this a little bit unpleasant. But we're getting our chlorine down here. This is still pretty low pressure natural gas. I could take this down temporarily to pump it out, I guess. But this is an awkward place because we've got so much carbon dioxide here. And this chlorine's getting trapped. We're actually doing a lot of this stuff here. Yeah, you're actually almost dormant. How are you doing? Alright, we spilled our petroleum. Now that that won't flow, we can empty pipe, empty pipe. I'm getting our hydrogen pressure back. Well, I guess one way to deal with this is just to make it more important than some of my construction operations. Ooh, our steam is migrated downward here. Right, because that used to be kind of the limit of it. Ooh, how is slickster wrenching going? Because we have way too much carbon dioxide. Alright, so we got our second... So, you're the baby. You're almost dead, but I'm not sure I can feed both of you. Actually, 7 of 20. 3 of... Oh my gosh, we're... Got a stone hatch collapse. I think it kind of ended up in a big generation. Combat, okay, yes, combat. We asked for combat. Don't have the dirt to support both of you well. How old are you? 115. I mean, we might want to hatch one of those sometime. He's thinking about it. Forgiveness? Interesting. I wonder what that means. Means he's not going to attack us? I don't know. Alright, so we got our chlorine down as far as it can here. It might kind of level out some more as time goes on. Our carbon skimmer kind of blocked the carbon here. Yep. And 2.4 cycles. Yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap up when this rocket comes back. I had some trouble restoring saves when I had a crash during my first rocket outage, and it was... I've been a little bit nervous about the weirdness since then. So how are we doing now? Uh-oh, do we still have... Yeah, even with that extra section of pipe, we got some herky-jerky here. So we need a overpressure release, which would happen Gene Mastered Artist. Oh, Gene might be done. Okay. So which group were you in? Gene. Gene is in that group, so I've been parking them at Plumbers, so I tell them by hat. Oh, there, everyone's mastered it. Gene. So to have an overflow on this, to get that extra packet out, we need... A input bridge is going to prefer that. Unfortunately, that's where we ended up pumping or tapping this in. For our overflow. Or for our bypass. Would a jump... If I did it closer to down here, there might be enough space. Or I could just insert another bridge. In a convenient space. Liquid is not going to help us. Abe. Why? How? I don't know how they do this. Probably a good time for a vitals check. So Turner and Abe have gotten themselves scalded. Right. We were working on ventilation. Oh yeah, we got a bio bay, that's nice. We wanted to have something somewhere where the input would say go that'll work. So they'll preferentially go that way, and if we get an overflow with excess packets, we seem to be having some herky-jerky in here. Although I guess it could it be this thing? Is making a two-way junction? Well, if this doesn't fix it, we'll have to try that. And have this come in at a different place. Okay, and then it moves. Okay, there's definitely still a step to that. Yeah, that feels like every cycle. There's no, like, little beat going through the entire system. Negative 147 to negative 112. So we're building up Oxylite. Are we getting it over here? I know they've got navigation. Did we remove? We may have accidentally plugged in plumbing there. I may have to... I might try... You know, I'm just going to do that. We're going to deconstruct this and build it again and see if that fixes things. 1.0 and we might have a slightly better sensor. I'm probably going to manual override this one anyway, because I don't want to have to rebuild my doors again. How's this project going? We have not mopped. We have mostly not empty piped. Oh, it does create bottles. I thought it just disappeared first time I did that. Oh, I missed this. So is there any here? Oh, there is. Which means some got down here. Hopefully that's as far as it got. Okay. Oh, 0.7. Do we have anything else going on right now? Oh, how is... Yeah, I went to all the trouble to automate that, and having all dupes on fried mushroom, or having most of my dupes on fried mushroom only does not work. We can try turning this up. See if that makes a difference. 0.6. And barbecue may have recovered a little bit. Pretty good population here. No surplus of eggs there. Oh, 0.4. Let's see. Well, this is the enclosed bay, so we have gas leakage to consider. All our incubators are going and going, and way too much. Oh, we actually built those pipes. Okay, I guess that was a closer task for him. Morning. Oh, 0.2. I wish there was like a rocket time to return thing like up here or somewhere. I probably need, it looks like you need 2 of these sensors to get enough time. They were working really well at first, but... Now, I am interested in how much warning this is going to give us here. We won't be able to see how long it takes the doors to react, but... Okay, that was a little bit of time. But I almost have to have an extra set of doors just on that to test it. And that made things really, really hot. I'm sure the cargo bay is different in temperature. Oh, it's more massive, so that might be it. Oh, that graceful dismount as usual. Cargo bay. Okay, so this was just mostly a research run. We don't really care about any of this stuff. I mean, it's nice that it's cold. And let's unassign you for the time being. Oh, yeah, this is the steel pump. Now, this probably should cool back down here, but the rocket makes a lot of heat. And we got more data, which is good. And have we... Okay, making it deconstruct changed the priority. Speaking of priority, I don't want to go and forget that that was switched. Ooh. You're going to be another troublesome one to expand. Ooh, we froze this water. Yeah, there is a difference there. We could go in here and insulate this a little bit, though. And then we'll be able to do some... we can go around, I guess. Let's just switch that door over. Okay, pump is gone. As long as it's queued up, we should be okay. Oh, and... Ooh, negative 150. Ooh! Negative 185. How's the oxygen, though? Okay, the oxygen's still negative 172. So we've got to actually get the transfer through to the oxygen to liquefy it. But the third cooler is doing its job here. So we've almost to liquid oxygen. Oh, we got this done. Oxidizer tank. Get this queued in. And this project's getting there, but just they're too taxed to do it apparently. Alright, I have not had dinner yet. Went a little bit late, just got kind of a late schedule today. But thanks for watching. We want that one. Thanks to Ruffalo's, Dead Makes Games, Haskin TV, Gamer Siren, Destructively Phased, Ocerat Gaming, Stormy Ice Leopard, Dog and Lake, GameDev.tv, Deadly Taco, Cat Knox, and Two Left for to Cry for hosting me. If you're looking for some place to go next, and I know not everybody is, what do we have? I did you yesterday. I guess RimWorld's a close cousin of this. So Kurokitsun is playing RimWorld, and if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, good night.